Hey everybody, it's Disney Ever After 21 and welcome to a very special review of my new Disney Store limited edition Rapunzel doll. I am super excited because I have been wanting the limited edition Rapunzel doll for ages, ever since I started collecting, and it's hard because she is one of the rare ones and she's like really pricey on eBay, but finally I got the two of them together with the Wedding Rapunzel as a set for a lot more than their original prices, but still it was a very decent price compared to the other ones, so I am super excited. And in this video I'm gonna start out with my Rapunzel in her purple dress. So here is Rapunzel, and this version of Rapunzel is the original version released together with the film in 2011. She is in her purple dress with her long blonde hair, and the Wedding Rapunzel is released together with the Tangled Ever After short a year later. So yeah, let's get started. So I took off her plastic case first because the glare was just everywhere. So for Rapunzel, even on her plastic sleeve, the borders still have color, and even the ribbon. For the other ones, I think it's just white underneath, and the floral patterns are really beautiful. I don't know how to call them, but they have the little royal ribbony designs here as well. So that's about it, just goes all around. So first of all, let's take a look at her box as usual. So she is placed in this beautiful white, purple, and golden box, and on the top it says the Disney Store. And then if you see it under certain lighting, the patterns we see on the window display are also embossed here, and it looks really glossy. And then for her border, it has a purple frame, and then on the edges there are golden flowers, and probably this is her hair all twining around it, which is really beautiful. And then there's the aid recommendation, and going down on the bottom it has a huge purple ribbon. It says Rapunzel limited edition 1 of 5,000, and it also says in other languages. And here is a side where you can see more of those beautiful patterns. And finally, this is the bag. It says Tangled, and there's a description of the doll and Rapunzel, and it's really long, which I really like because the newer ones tend to have like shorter and shorter descriptions. And on the bottom it says certificate of authenticity and display stand included, and then we have the usual stuff. Oops, I almost forgot, but here is her certificate, and even the certificate is really beautiful. It has that shiny lettering and then patterns, and mine is 4,886 out of 5,000. Now here is Rapunzel out of the box. So here she is, and she's really beautiful. I think one of the best limited edition dolls from the Disney Store so far. Maybe I'm cited like that because Rapunzel is my second favorite princess after Ariel. So for her background, it's the inside of her tower where she lives with Gothel. You can see her paintings on the wall, and then there's the window or the door where Gothel goes out and comes in. And her face is just so gorgeously perfect, and it's like Rapunzel just stepped out of the film herself. I mean, it is that beautiful, like even like down to her expression. It's just, oh, so beautiful. So anyways, I'm gonna start on with her face. So she has this beautiful big green eyes with some purple and pink eye makeup, and then she has these really long curved rooted eyelashes that looks really beautiful. And then she has some freckles across her nose and her cheeks, and then she has some light blushings. And then for her lips, it's very pale pink, and she is smiling slightly and then glancing to her right. Just so beautiful. And then for her dress really resembles her outfit in the film, but more glammed up and elaborate to make it limited edition worthy, but still pull it off and looks really beautiful. So first of all, she has this huge pleated collar that is pale pink or pale purple with some glittering accents on the edges. It's sparkly threading, I think, yeah. And then for her bodice, it's a lace-up kind of like a corset thingy, but it looks really beautiful. And the ribbons lacing up, it's actual lacing, it's not there to just for show. It actually works, and they tie up in a ribbon, and then the pieces of the ribbon falls down. And at the end it has some pale pink jewels here. And continuing on her bodice, she has a satin base, and then the patterns on top feels velvet. It looks really beautiful. And then on top of that there are some pale pink jewels here. They kind of look dark in the video, but it's kind of pale pink, yeah. It's really beautiful. And then for her sleeve, she has these puffy sleeves with pink and purple. And then it goes down and has this huge pleated sleeve that is like really long if you like debox it, and it's the same material as her collar. It looks really beautiful and really well made. And on the edges there are some lacing details to finish it off. And here is the other side. It's really magical. And near her waist she have this pink lace that is the same from her sleeve and from the top of her bodice. And then moving down to her skirt and her top are one piece though, they're connected. And in her left hand she is holding this beautifully sculpted brush with lots of silver details and patterns. There are mostly flowers and little floral twining stuff. That looks really beautiful. There's a big flower at the end of the brush. And then moving on to her skirt, and her skirt is just magnificently beautiful. It's so detailed, and I think it has 5 different layers. On top you have this deep purple organza, and then there's a lighter organza underneath right here. And then you have this main satin gown with purple velvety accents. And then those 3 layers, and underneath there's a layer of fishnet and a petticoat as well. So it's really beautiful and detailed. So for the first layer, it's a dark purple organza, and on the edges there are the patterns that we see on her dress in the film that goes all around, all the way to the back. And here is the other side. And then underneath, it's just a lighter purple organza layer that has nothing on it, but still looks really beautiful. And you can see that it's kind of like a shadish color. You can see that they're color changing under lighting. That's really amazing. And then for the main part of her dress, it's the purple satin gown, and the accents and the flowers on her is actually velvet. And there's some jewels here, though the jewels kind of stop around here because you don't actually see it underneath. So, and there are also jewels on the edges of this as well. And then at the end there are the lacing details again that we saw on her sleeve and her bodice. And then for the fishnet and the petticoat you can actually see, but they're underneath her skirt. And then she doesn't have any shoes because Rapunzel doesn't wear shoes in the film either. And then the most important part of Rapunzel is her hair, and her hair is really beautiful. It's golden blonde and it has sparkly gold tinsels mixed in it to replicate the effect of glowing when she sings, because her hair is magical. And she has one lock in her hand. On the other hand she has her brush, so she's probably brushing her hair in the morning. And then her hair is really super soft, except this part, which is hair gel to give that bang. And then they are all tied up underneath here. You can actually touch it and it feels really soft, but I'm guessing they're gonna get messy really well if you devox her. So recalling what I've said before, I think she really is one of the best limited edition dolls from the Disney store. I mean, the quality, the detail, everything is just like perfect. And I give her 10 out of 5. Whoops! So I guess that's it on my review of the Disney Store Limited Edition Rapunzel doll. If you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe, and you can follow me on Instagram at DisneyBoy21. And also stay tuned for my wedding Rapunzel doll review as well. But right now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!